Welcome to Reinvented. I am your host Kayla, where we talk all things mental health. Um, I've been really trying to do more episodes like these where I'm talking more about I don't know. I want to say they're harder topics. I think they're hard to talk about for me, um, just personally, but yeah. Today I kind of wanted to look at or not even look at, but talk about anxiety and sometimes how it affects people. And I've learned this within the last few years, um, about myself, where it's like I was told so many times one way to do something, and then like people tell me that's not how that usually goes, or someone will say something different of oh, it's okay, and I'm just like, what? Sometimes I'm just and sometimes I get to that space of where it's my anxiety is so bad to the point where it's I am telling myself, my brain is literally telling myself that I am going to get yelled at for something that I really shouldn't be yelled at. And I have started to kind of realize within the last I say few years, but I think it's been within the last year or two, that I really haven't talked about it. Just because it sometimes it's some of the hardest stuff I go through and or I went through. Um, and I've started to realize just how toxic that energy was. In a lot of different things, just I don't know. Sometimes it's just so debilitating. It eats it feels like it eats you alive, right? It's you're literally you think you do everything right, and then you go home and you're just oh, I did this wrong. But it's in actuality, you really didn't. And sometimes it's trying to relearn how to trust and communicate your needs to people. And it's sometimes it's just some of the hardest stuff to get over, I guess, in a sense. It's it is a really huge mental obstacle, and it's something I've realized is a huge mental obstacle, especially for me. It's sometimes it's it's I get panic attacks for what I think is no reason, but it's I'm nervous I'm going to get reprimanded for something that I did that I think I didn't do up to a good standard, right? Or something like that. It's um it's something that just even in podcast episodes, I have been so down on myself to the point where it's I so I didn't enjoy making episodes. There's a lot of things I didn't enjoy. Don't get me wrong, there were times I love playing soccer, but there were times it's I just never took a step back and took a break and realized how important these things were to me. I knew they were so important, but didn't really take the time to realize how important they were to me and how to I feel I was just forcing myself to do it for everyone else and not for like my own not even happiness, from like to talk about my story so other people can learn, like, not even learn, but I don't know why I'm struggling so much to get through this. I don't know, but struggle I don't know. That's how I know it's a hard topic. A lot of these are hard topics because some of them I've started talking to people in my life that I have met within the last few years, and some of these is just like I have started crying in front of these people. And honestly, like I'm still getting to the point where it's like I'm still fully being honest with myself with everything that I've mentally gone through. But like sometimes it's something it's something that's been really hard. Um yeah. But I really, especially with like these, I really want people to feel like they're not alone in situations. And I think an importance of that is like getting people to kind of realize like you're really not alone, and even if in a sense you do feel alone, it's like it's not gonna last. Um and there are people out there who do care. So yeah, I realize that this is probably a very short episode. I've kind of started kind of using it as like a not even so much like a rant. It's just like to get that weight off my shoulder of like really talking about it. And there are so many more things I think I really do want to talk about. So yeah, I don't know. I will say this: there are things that it's like eventually I think are gonna come to light eventually. Maybe not now, and maybe not within the next few years, but yeah, I think there are a lot of things that I'm gonna start realizing. Like doing wrong. I think there's things I've realized, but maybe probably realizing a few more things, like just everything. I don't know. But I like do kind of want to continue um sharing this journey with everyone. And no matter what anyone says, I do it out of the love of what I do. So yeah. And I think focusing on like one thing and putting my mind into focus on the thing that needs to get done, I think will do very well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short little episode of Reinvented, and I will see you guys next week with a brand new episode. Peace.